Well, hey, good afternoon, everybody. As you can tell, I've been fucking soaking wet. I can see it in my hair. I just got home. Uh, I'll be really honest with you, I'm only disappointed that I left my phone in the car as I was instructed to do and did not take picture and video. I was surprised at the attendance, given the weather. Just so everyone knows, from the time I woke up this morning until I left my house, we were under a severe thunderstorm warning here. I live on the east side of Indianapolis, Indiana, and obviously we were expecting a massive turnout today. We didn't get that. I don't think we were where we were last time. I also, it was a 4 hour day of action. And one of my closest friends said, come see me before you go, and wanted to relay their concern. And I have some happy news to deliver. It's my favorite kind of news, video gaming news. For those of you that know, and I've said before, if I can ever get to 2,000 followers on YouTube, I will start streaming myself playing video games. Because I expect that most of the people that follow me just would want to hang out. They don't really give a fuck about what game I play. And for the record, I'm a lifelong habitual gamer, meaning like I dedicate a portion of my time, my spare time, every day to playing, whether it's before work or after work. But I'm also like married, and there's some modicum of privacy that I expect, because again, I did not anticipate this space. But I wanted to make a video to say, good on you. Everyone who left their abode today and went out and protest, good on you. I specced the whole loc before I dropped and didn't see a lick of dissent here in Indy. And I also was there before the protest this morning, and also went back by there after I came back. So that's right. So one thing that I want to make sure that you're not getting in the habit of doing is announcing your departure, announcing your arrival, giving people consistent updates on your location. You got to move different now. This ain't the old world that we lived in. There's narcs everywhere. There's provocateurs and fucking feds everywhere. There's eyes and ears every motherfucking where. Mind your fucking business. Stay off the fucking street. Keep your money in your fucking wallet. The cost of goods are skyrocketing. Okay? And I went to my buddy's business. He owns a card shop on the south side, and was literally getting yelled at on the walk-in last epoch. So for the record, for those of you that know, I'm kind of a ARPG player as of late. And again, I would just like to list the video games I have 100 or more hours in. Elden Ring, the Final Fantasy games each. Let's see, just to start with. I loved the Mass Effect series. I was a little disappointed with the writing in the end of 3. The fact that you had choices is awesome. However, I feel like they could have better told the story, or set up a continuation of the story. And then also Andromeda. I could talk forever about Andromeda, mostly because I felt like what they were trying to do is blend story and reality, and it's like they missed a great opportunity. I think, like, obviously they made billions. Jared, shut the fuck up. That said though, so don't give a fuck. First person, third person, strategy. I played XCOM. You know what I mean? Like, I give a fuck. I play Call of Duty, thousands of hours in Call of Duty games. So if you understand, like, I'm about it. Video games is my shit. So I just wanted to put that out there and give everybody, like, good news. It's telling you where I'm going to be putting my time. Last epoch. It's an ARPG about time travel. ARPG should say to you, Diablo is ARPG. The old Warcraft games are ARPGs. For the record, that's how Warcraft started, was an ARPG. It was a really good one, by the way. If you like World of Warcraft, you should play the old Warcraft games. They're dope as fuck. But yeah, I think that I'm not branching out. Video games are an escape from reality. So understand, like, when I'm not standing in it, in the fucking pouring rain, protesting, and not live and making content, trying to profit off of my content creation, right? No, I went and stood in the fucking rain with my hands in my pockets and shook my fucking head. And that was after I went and got blessed by one of my friends who just wanted to express their fucking concern for one of their friends that's also a veteran and a disabled person that went to that fucking protest today for them because they couldn't go because they're fucking scared. And you know what's funny about that shit? I went and visited several fucking friends today, and you know what was the common thread between all those super left people? That they all went and got a GAT, and they're all at the range getting in that work. So I just want to make sure everybody understands, everybody that I know knows what motherfucking time it is. You might want to figure that shit out. If you don't look like me, especially if you're a woman, if you're a person of color in this fucking country, hey, I'm this close from saying we don't get arrested anymore. Kill me here. I ain't trying to die in fucking El Salvador. We're this close. The law enforcement needs to come out and denounce what ICE is doing. Often acting without jurisdiction, ICE has become literal kidnappers and traffickers of American citizens. And it ain't just about, I just want to point out, it ain't just about Gutierrez and Garcia. It's about, what about all the women? Where's all the kids? Y'all breaking up families and shit. I just want to point this shit out. Nobody's saying it. I ain't seeing nobody making any content. So I just want to make sure we have the flow of emotions through my material where you understand, like, I'm a real person. I'm a real person. I'm not a make-believe person. I got, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't take picture and video. I didn't announce my travel, right? Like, I'm taking precaution. I went and saw all my friends today. Lots of hugs and handshakes and fucking good to see yous. We talked about growing gardens, selling our piece and moving out into the county and growing gardens. And I just urge you, turn a plowshare. Too many people are leading with that iron, and you should be leading with the plowshare. You need to be thinking about growing a garden and reducing your reliance on this system that is so shaky that a 78, what is he, 81, 78-year-old man with dementia that's currently destroying our country. So for all you people that stayed home today, remember, when you lose your retirement, when you lose your Social Security, you lose your Medicare, Medicaid, you lose your fucking food stamps. I know these benefits aren't enough. There's a reason I got out of those industries that touch those things. It was because they're abject failures. We're hanging on by a fucking thread, and everybody knows it. But again, I want to say I was very proud of all the people here in Indianapolis that came out today and protested in the rain. Okay? I'm finally back home from being gone. I left my house after 11 a.m. this morning and didn't get back till after 4 p.m. I was gone 5 hours. I'm probably going to be sick. It's rainy as fuck. Windy as fuck. It was real windy this morning, and it died down. And it was just pissing rain all day. But yeah, I'm real hopeful. I love seeing other people in other parts of the country protest. I'm all about it. It gives me life. That I'm not the only one that sees. It's not like the writing on a wall, right? Because the writing on the wall would be like a bill that has been passed that's gonna fucking kill us all, right? We're not there. We're not there yet. Remember, executive orders and presidential orders are largely bluster, especially coming from Donald Trump. That's one of the things you got to remember. You got to control what you can control, right? Sleep 8 hours a day. Probably need a nap. eat right, exercise, drink water. And you might start thinking about the range. You might. Again, as I've said and will say, it's just starting in with a plowshare. Pick up that fucking plowshare. I know you think about slinging iron, but you need to be thinking about that plowshare, boy. Because you're going to need to be able to till that. You're going to need to be able to push that mud around on your little pile of dirt. And again, many people, like I was in the Marine Corps infantry during a time of war. Don't you think I know that talk? Don't you think I know that talk? I'm trying to stay that. Many of you have not yet heard Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares. It's not because it wasn't part of my life. It's not because I didn't join the infantry because it was the only job I could get. It's the job I was most comfortable doing. Have a good rest of your day.